What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today we have a truck that I've been wanting to review for so long. I just haven't had the time, but today is the day. Today we are looking at the first ever fan-inspired Monster Jam truck, OCD Meltdown. Alright, so today is currently August 7th, and we have had so much going on in the past, 2 months since this truck's been released, that I just haven't had time to make any videos or anything, but today is the day, and this is one truck that I would love to review right now. So, OCD Meltdown, this was originally released on May 14th of 2021, and this truck was made basically by MonsterJamOCD, or Ryan, and Taylor, he designed it. Monster Jam Customs. Now, this is pretty awesome from my point of view. I think anyone can pretty much agree. Okay, so first off the bat, this truck was released on May 14th, I believe, of 2021, and I am reviewing it today, August 7th, 2021. So there's a big gap in time. But, yeah, as you guys know, one of my videos, I did order a case of these. I had 12 of these trucks. I am now down to my final one, and I wanted to basically help out the community and everybody who could not get one or wanted to trade for one. Yeah, so basically I'm down to my final truck, and this is it. So I have one truck that's open that we're going to look at that glows in the dark, and I also have one truck that's waiting to be signed right here in the case, perfect condition. If you guys know these cases, I highly recommend getting them because they can protect the cards, everything like that. So yeah. Anyway, the backstory with this truck, it was made by Monster Jam Customs. I believe that's his Instagram, who is a awesome designer. He does phenomenal work on Instagram. If you've ever seen anything like that, the designs he makes on trucks, photos, everything like that, it is just outstanding. And of course, if you guys don't know who MonsterJamOCD is, then I don't know how you don't know who he is. Obviously the leader, basically the go-to guy for anything SpinMaster monster trucks, and even Hot Wheels. You can probably throw that in there too. But yeah, this truck is pretty cool. So this is the first ever fan-inspired truck, and Ryan got this or had the opportunity to make it or design it with Monster Jam Customs. I believe, if that's wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is really cool. So this was on the Monster Jam Superstore for a while. I believe there are a couple left, a couple thousand left, not many though. And it's overall a pretty cool looking truck. So the whole thing with this, first ever fan inspired truck, awesome, great guy to get this done first, or have the first one. And as you can tell, OCD Meltdown now, Ryan had this truck in his mind for a while. Since I started getting back into monster trucks, he was one of the first channels that, I watched and kind of like inspired me to do this and everything, so credit to that. And OCD Meltdown was always something, so it's kind of cool to see how this truck, the backstory, how it was, a couple years ago to progress to something it is now. And this thing looks awesome. So the truck is the SUV casting. The truck is really awesomely designed. I love how everything flows on this. Now, the gimmick thing with this is it has glow-in-the-dark tires, and I like that. I believe this is actually the first truck for 2021 to have glow-in-the-dark tires. Now, we did see those trucks last year with the double pack. I believe it was Zombie and Captain's Curse. I can't remember. And also we had a Halloween truck with Pirate's Curse that was a glow-in-the-dark blue. So these are glow-in-the-dark green. Awesome, phenomenal work. Now, a lot of things a lot of people complained about was why was it the SUV casting. And honestly, I don't mind the SUV casting. I like the SUV casting when it's done right. You can put a lot of detail on it, which this truck has a outstanding amount of detail on it. But before I really dive into the truck, I just want to talk about the card art, because the card art is awesome. SpinMaster did an amazing job with this. So obviously it's limited production. It is 1 out of 5,000. And what I like about the card art is right here you got a little slime monster with glasses on. And if anyone knows OCD, you know, Ryan, he wears glasses, so that's pretty cool how that's there. You got the bucket of slime over here, or container of slime, and actually on that slime barrel is the MonsterJam Customs logo, so that's pretty cool. They have both their logos on them, or at least logo, stuff like that, you know what I mean. But that's pretty cool. And of course you got right here the stamp or the sticker that says fan inspired truck design by Ryan. Awesomely done. I mean, the card art alone is pretty cool. Turning the truck to the back, it gives Ryan's MonsterJam, or oh my god, MonsterJamOCD's YouTube, his Instagram, which if you guys like collecting anything and you don't follow him, I highly recommend it because he is the first to know anything. And if you have any questions, he always answers, so it's pretty cool. And then if you guys want to read that paragraph, you could. I'm not going to read it, but just, you have the 3D render of the truck. It is just really cool to see something like this, to see that SpinMaster took, you know, a community figure basically and got to design a truck. I really hope this is a trend that can continue. The next one in line, honestly, I think would be Landon. If you guys don't follow Landon, I highly recommend it too. It would be cool if he could design a truck or something like that. And I really hope this continues. I hope this starts a trend, because if it does, and you know, maybe after, I would say honestly Landon should create one or be the next one in line. It would only make sense. And then maybe like have a contest or have something to where we as fans can enter, and maybe someone can win a custom truck or win something, like have someone design it for them. I think that would be kind of cool. That just shows also how SpinMaster is, and it's really, you know, you gotta tip your hat to SpinMaster to even allowing this, to have a truck like this get designed and basically have it sold and mass produced is pretty cool. And from, you know, now it's August, and this was released in May, and it's been selling pretty well too, so that's pretty cool. But with that being said, I'm not going to open this one, because this one I'm actually sending out to someone that does not have the truck and was unfortunately unable to get it. But I do have one open right here, and this one might be a little beat up because it's been around a bit. But yeah, we're going to take a closer look at this thing, and we're also going to turn off the lights, because maybe if it can stay in one spot. Does it glow? Alright, so the tires don't glow in the dark yet. It's got to charge up a bit, which that's okay. But yeah, let's talk about this thing, because this is pretty cool. So it's a typical SUV casting. It has green glow-in-the-dark tires, which I don't believe we had green ones like this before. It's also got transparent black rims, which is pretty cool. And it also has black BKT on it. And the cool thing about that is when this truck does glow in the dark, the BKT, you can see it. That's awesome how they did that. So that's pretty cool as well. It does have a green windshield to go along with the slime. Headlights, let's see, green chassis, black roll cage, and just amazing detailing on this. So I honestly think everything flows really nicely put together. So the whole theme with OCD Meltdown is obviously the slime, it glowing in the dark. The theme fits. It's really flows together perfectly. And I really love the fact how they were able to get MonsterJam Customs logo on there as well to give him credit. And then on the driver's side of the truck, it actually does say Ryan's name right here underneath the window, which is a nice added touch. I mean, I love that. That's pretty cool. You know, being a huge fan of monster trucks and NASCAR, and back in the day when I used to create cars for NASCAR racing and paint schemes and all that, to create something on a computer and put it in a video game is pretty cool. But to have it in a toy form and actually have it in your hand, I can't imagine the feeling those guys had. So that's pretty cool alone. And then looking on the back, you got the OCD Meltdown, OCD's logo, and MonsterJam Customs logo. On the roof, you got OCD Meltdown again, with the slime monsters. You actually have 3 slime out monsters on the roof here, and they all appear to be wearing glasses, which is pretty cool. And this truck's been out of the package since May, so it's not as clean as it could be. But yeah, man, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like this. And when this thing first got released, there was so much buzz about it. It was something really out of left field, and when Ryan posted the hint towards it, I really thought it was going to be like a BKT or like a slime truck or like even like a Slimer from Ghostbusters, maybe like Liquidator, like something out of left field. But it turned out to be a really cool looking truck, and honestly, I can't find any design flaw on it. I like how they're in like a toxic like waste dump. It looks with the slime flowing, and then I'm pretty sure in the back, I think it's kind of like the back city, like the buildings, it's kind of like California, I think. Not too sure on that, but it is pretty cool. It flows very nicely together. The truck has the green windshield. I would love to see this in like a 124 scale version. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know how many people actually collect the 124 scales. But yeah, it's really cool. One thing I want to see too, is it the same design? It is the same design. I thought maybe it was different, but it's not. But I like it. It has the headlights. I mean, honestly, even if you didn't know what OCD Meltdown was or Ryan was or anything like that, it's still a cool looking truck. It really is. I mean, you know, I hope the tires glow here. Let's see if they can actually glow. Alright, so they're charging up. I love that too. You know, it's just, I honestly, you look at this thing and I can't really see anything they could have added differently. You know, you can sit there and say, oh, maybe the roll cage should have been green, but then it would have been too green. I mean, you're looking at it, maybe now with the Showtime trucks, maybe if the engine was painted or like the shocks were painted green, but that was before this was even probably discussed or anything. But it's pretty cool. I like it. Definitely one of my favorite trucks, just for the unique ability of it and the fact that it wasn't just designed. You know, it wasn't something SpinMaster came up with, like SpinMaster designed the Joker truck or SpinMaster designed the Batman truck, you know, stuff like that, or Harley Quinn. This is something that SpinMaster kind of threw out a Hail Mary and went to probably the biggest collector in the community, and it just mashed up so well together. And to me, that's pretty cool. You know, that just shows how much SpinMaster cares about us as collectors, cares about their product, cares about the detailing work. And not only did they just go to Ryan and be like, hey man, you know, you want to design a truck, they actually let him design it, and he got a good designer to design it for him. And the fact that SpinMaster was so like, okay, yeah, let's go with that. And there seems like there was no limitations. I mean, I'm sure there was, but like, they basically had free range, you know, to create it in a way. And that's just so awesome to me. That's pretty cool how SpinMaster can do that. And you can sit there and say it was a huge risk on their part. Like, is this thing going to sell well? Are people going to know what it means? Or, you know, what it is? But I think it did very well. And I really want to see the fan-inspired trucks continue. Like I said, I think Landon should, since he's the second influencer, I think he should have one maybe next year. Who knows? And maybe after that, maybe SpinMaster can hold a contest, and you know, people submit their trucks or submit their designs, and who knows, one gets picked. But yeah, definitely a cool truck. I'm gonna see if the tires can glow. Now, my light here, it's not that powerful in the studio, but maybe the camera can pick it up. So let's see if we can see this thing glowing. Okay, so you can see on the top, but you can definitely see the BKTs glowing. It's pretty cool. I like that. And I don't think any truck in 2021 has glow-in-the-dark tires yet. So this is definitely the first for at least this year. I mean, even when the truck's sitting in the package and it's glowing, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, those aren't as bright yet. But even in the package, it's pretty cool. So definitely unique. Definitely cool. Definitely something, even if you don't collect every single truck, it should be in your collection just for the rarity of it. And, you know, once these things are gone, even now you can go on eBay and they're going for like $30 or $40, which is insane. But definitely pick one up if you haven't already. Like I said, I had a whole case of these, and once I posted that video, so many people wanted them, so that, you know, they're finally gone. But I got one left that I'm gonna send to Ryan whenever he's ready to get it signed or whatever. And yeah, this is the one that's gonna be in the racing videos eventually. So with that being said, guys, let me know if you got this truck, which I can't imagine if you haven't yet. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on it. You know, this review, it took me a while to make it just because I've been so busy with everything, but I just wanted to put this out there. Definitely probably one of the best trucks this year, and yeah, get my thoughts on it in the video since now I'm catching up on everything. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think the glow-in-the-dark tires is awesome. Maybe if it should have had a glow-in-the-dark chassis, maybe, or roll cage. Nah, that would have been too much, right? But yeah, cool truck. Congrats to Ryan. Congrats to MonsterJam Customs or Jam Customs. I forget what his name is on Instagram. Oh no, link will be in the description. But yeah, cool. Really hope this continues, and really, honestly, an awesome truck for the community. And yeah, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video very shortly.